Hey everyone, Karl Schmid from On the Red Carpet here, and boy do we have a treat for you. Have you ever wondered what it's like to go to the Oscars and walk the Oscars red carpet? Well, today I am taking you on an exclusive behind the scenes tour. This is your chance to experience what the stars experience, what those Oscar nominees experience as they arrive here at Hollywood and Highland and walk the Oscars red carpet. So what better place to start than right here? I am at the intersection of Hollywood and Highland, and if you take a look, just take a moment. This is where the limousines will be pulling up at the Oscars, which are just a few hours away. The limos pull up, the stars get out, and this is the first thing they see. There are cameras. If we wander around, you can see there's a couple of cameras set up over here. These cameras are what we call the limo cam. They are the cameras that are getting the shots of the stars as they walk out of their cars and get ready for the biggest night of their lives, especially if they're a nominee. So this area, this is kind of the arrivals area. Now, as you take a look around, you're going to see as I give you this tour, everything is covered in plastic. And I'll tell you a little bit more about that as we go along, but everything right now is covered in plastic, including, check out these guys, the Oscar statues. And there are plenty of these guys that are dotted the entire way down the carpet. So as we make our way in here, just know that tomorrow, this is where the publicists will greet their talent. They'll do final checks, and before they actually get onto the carpet, they have to go through, just like everybody else, they've got to go through security. Now, for security reasons, we're not allowed to take you in through there, but straight ahead of me, that is where tickets are checked and security screening happens. And that is for everyone. Doesn't matter if you're Nicole Kidman or somebody else, you have to go through that. We're not allowed to show you that. So what I'm going to do instead is just to give you some perspective of where we are. We're going to come out here onto the street. This is actually the fire lane access that happens. This is obviously kept clear constantly. Right now, we are walking down Hollywood Boulevard. The El Capitan Theater is there. Further down is the Roosevelt Hotel. But because of security reasons, we got to go around this way. I'm going to take you inside now, and this is where it all kicks off and gets started. This year, we're talking about the champagne carpet. It's not a red carpet, and that is because there's a whole new team in charge of the Oscars this year. And so with a new team comes a new look. And it's been somewhat controversial thus far, this champagne carpet. If you look down, you can see, as I said, it's covered in plastic, and for good reason. It's raining here today, and this carpet would be an absolute mess if it was not covered. So this plastic wrap is going to remain on the carpet right up until the last second, I imagine, and it'll be interesting to see how the carpet holds up. So here we are. This is step and repeat. This is where the still photographers get their moment. And I'll just stop here for a second. You've got still photographers from every major publication and outlet in the world. But basically, where I'm standing right now, if you just take a moment, drink this in. This is where Nicole Kidman will be standing. This is where the Oscar nominees, people like Brendan Fraser will be standing. The cast of Everything Everywhere All at Once, they will be standing here and being photographed by still photographers from all around the world. So just take a moment, pose. Here we are. Let's move on down. This is where it starts to get into interview territory. And the great thing is, On the Red Carpet has for a very long time always had the #1 position on the carpet. We are the first crew that celebrities will talk to. They come here and they will stand on this side of the rope. Right now they're all setting up, but this is where On the Red Carpet's George Pinocchio will be interviewing the stars as soon as they're finished with their still photos. Then it's on to all the other crews. And we're just going to take a minute and as we walk down this carpet. Something I've noticed, and I've covered this carpet for a long time now, is how much wider the carpet feels this year, which is, normally it feels quite narrow. There seems to be a lot of people on the carpet right now, but let me tell you, tomorrow it'll be even busier as celebrities and talent make their way down this carpet They are speaking to crews from all around the world. Hundreds of international crews. You can see here people are rehearsing and doing even live shots. We've got crews from all over. This is this stage here. If we stop for a moment, this will be one of the first interview sections for the ABC final red carpet show. But as you can see, cameras and people from all around the world. This little platform here, if we just stop for a second, we're now facing towards the Hollywood and Highland Center. Now, in the past, we've had bleachers full of fans. We don't quite know what's going to be in their place. We are told invited guests will be here, but normally this whole section is bleachers. This year it's just this one little window, and we're told that'll be some very lucky invited guests. Let's keep moving down the carpet. I just want to give you some perspective here as we make our way down a little bit further. We're sort of right in the middle of Hollywood Boulevard. Normally, where we're standing right now, we just stop and take a moment. This is where the traffic normally is thundering down. Well, it doesn't get to do that for the entire week. The whole boulevard is shut down for a whole week. But let's just take in some of these international crews that you've got. You've got Germany, I see. You've got Poland. You've got Greece, Sweden, Denmark, Univision, Telemundo, CNN, Australia. People from all around the world are coming and converging on Hollywood tomorrow for the biggest event in the showbiz calendar. Let's keep walking. Walking down this carpet, you see more gold statues. Also, what's interesting this year is, in years past, the roof, if you take a look up, right, normally it's a clear plastic roof, or in some years it's even been an open roof. This year it's completely covered, and this whole draping is also very new. So normally you'd be able to see the sky. This year you're seeing draping. Another thing we're seeing on the carpet this year are a lot of timepieces by Rolex. That's something new. We haven't seen that. You can see a Rolex timepiece up there, and they are dotted around the carpet. Where we're standing right now is one of the final interview spots before the talent make their way into the theater. This is the main stage for the main countdown pre-show that will air on ABC. They'll be talking to the hosts there. Once they're done with that, they're kind of done with all the interviews. They make their way out and across. As you can see here, there's this one little gap. This is the Avenue of the Stars. You've got stars down there, but this is the one little gap from the red carpet into what we call the final stretch. So let's make that final walk together as we come on down. Right now we've got, I believe this is, Oscars 95 crews are rehearsing. Our friends from GMA are there, working hard and rehearsing. Everything is rehearsed. If you take a moment, we stand behind them. If you look above, you can see some shimmering gold glitter. There are more TV crews positioned up there as well. Here is the famous fashion cam robot that you might have seen that does those really cool moves when you see the celebrities and they're sort of swarmed around by a robotic camera. That's it there. They're testing that. That thing goes all day. There's often a line for people to do that. All right, let's keep moving. We are now on the final stretch of this red carpet. Just think, Hollywood's biggest and brightest are going to be walking down this hallway, draped for the very first time in these amazing red drapes, and they make it all the way to the grand staircase. For some, they'll go in as nominees. Others, they'll come down these stairs as winners. There's more rehearsing going on, but they make it up those stairs, you see, go up the stairs into the Dolby Theatre for the 95th Academy Awards. So it's quite a walk, and we've done it quite quickly today. For some of the talent, it'll take them maybe an hour to get from where we get out of the cars and onto the carpet. But I hope you've enjoyed this experience of walking the Oscars red carpet, brought to you exclusively by us at On the Red Carpet. Be sure to tune in and watch all our action kicking off tomorrow at 4 o'clock Eastern, 1 p.m. Pacific on the Red Carpet on ABC. You can stream it on ontheredcarpet.com. For now, that's going to do it for me. I've got to go to rehearsal. See you on the red carpet.